to see a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the...
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And getting to start for Baltimore, Zach Eflin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And misses inside.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 1 down, base is empty. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Yandy Diaz now. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Holiday slings to first. Rays retired in order. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill in this one, Ryan Pepio.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford.
Holiday dives back in, but they got him.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded, throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Batting third.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Gunnar Henderson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball 3.
2 out, space is empty.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Come on, Zach.
Eflin back to work. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, safe, and it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake Mangum. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Man at second. There's a strike. No outs. Runner on second.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's a little bit low. Got him swinging. Now Cameron Meisner. Slice the other way and foul. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Stepping in, Jose Caballero. Little chopper rolls foul. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. Laureano goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ball one there. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
In the dirt, and the count now even up. He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Outside low, ball one. And another ball.
No.
Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. In there for strike 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, left field. Mangum sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Colton Albert.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0-2.
Next offering is outside.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner at second. 2 down.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
Jansen
Tampa Bay,
ahead.
Catcher Danny Jansen.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bunt today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tap foul at the plate. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And takes low for ball 1. In there at the knees. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground right side. Gets it to first. Lau out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Cody Mayo.
Cody Mayo.
Slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And now the DH, Cedric Mullins. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Just missed. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Line drive, makes the catch for the second out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back here in Baltimore, out of the fourth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. In there at the knees, and that's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Singled and scored his first time. Fought off foul.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them.
Runner takes off. Hot shot to third. Fires to second for one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Tampa Bay, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, out. And that is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, John Chavy and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Adley Rutschman.
Then I'm worth is pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame is. Timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane is. Reading on my tombstone, dude wasn't playing.
There's a strike. And now it's even up. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson struck out swinging his first time. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mangum snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He was a strikeout victim his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. A bat goes flying.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does it.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Jake Mangum. Eflin back to work. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. Mangum in his rookie season, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Cameron Meisner went down on strikes his first time through. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. That one the other way. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. Danny Jansen to hit here. That one inside. 1-0. And that one clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker getting loose as well. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. That misses. 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Low in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside, just missed. Caballero at second with 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Ryan O'Hearn. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Orioles.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. Line drive to short and caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball. Late with the swing there.
Oh, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at first, one away. Outside with a breaking ball. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Mayo stands in now and watches strike one. In the dirt, and a count even 1-1. Ground ball left side. Now a jump throw. What a play. Inning over. One left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the 6th inning, and now it's Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Not even close there, and it's 1-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
One down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one inside, look out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the DH, Cedric Mullins. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's caught for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Holiday up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there.
One ball,
and the count 1-1. Inside, just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Full count.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here is Adley Rutschman. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left side. Mangum sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Gregory Soto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Junior Caminero.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Mangum in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
That's too low. And 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Yennier Cano up and loosening in the pen. Nobody out. Runner at first. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Man, I see him try to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Now batting.
And now Cameron Meisner. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Well struck, right field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Ryan Pepiot done for the day. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. Now on the mound for the Rays, Edwin Uceta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Laureano comes up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Out to short, Caballero. Over to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fouled off down the right side. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Caminero. Out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 56, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero.
For Tampa Bay, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Movement in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Now a fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
That pretty much split the
catcher,
zone down the
Danny
middle,
Jansen.
and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Danny Jansen, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball.
One, two.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Low, batting with one down, takes a strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Dominguez over to first. Dominguez in his 7th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike and safe. It's a stolen base. Caballero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Loud in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Number 48.
For Tampa Bay. Number 48. Mason Montgomery.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So now a pinch hitter, Ramon Urias.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the DH, Cedric Mullins. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one at triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground to short, whips it to first on the run. He boots it.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Back to the top of the order, Jackson Holliday. The next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 3. First pitch, not close.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Ball inside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Adley Rutschman now at the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Here's a chopper to short. Caballero whips it across.
He's out.
Rutschman retired. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Orioles strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Keegan Aiken. So coming into the game now on defense, Luis Vasquez. He takes over as the new first baseman. And here is Yandy Diaz.
52. Luis Vasquez.
Upstairs. Ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano getting ready to go. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. O'Hearn makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter, Jonathan Aranda. And that one upstairs, ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Popped up. That one gets down for a hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. This to third, and that's just foul. And that one hit to first, and a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Fastball is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good eye there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. And he chases that one. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Mangum. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that drops in for a strike. Aranda leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's too high. Two outs. In the air, center field. Cowser has this one sized up. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles 1. Bottom 9 and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. That one a little bit high. And the count now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and See this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
He's 2 outs away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Swing and a foul out of play. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
With the tying run at second, winning run at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Struck him out looking. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Garrett
Tampa Bay.
Clevenger will take over here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Orioles down to their final out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Trying to deliver as the hero. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. That one ripped, but foul. Clevenger is just 1 strike away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.